The topic of the ATAR is a pretty big one, and I'm going to go over it pretty quickly. So please seek clarification from UAC or make an appointment with me if you are thinking about including eligibility for an ATAR in your HSC. Unlike HSC marks, the ATAR, or Australian Tertiary Admission Rank, is a rank, not a mark. If your ATAR is 70, it means that your results rank you in the top 30% of students you commenced Year 7 with. The University Admission Centre, or UAC, calculate a student's ATAR based on their performance in the HSC. They also determine if a course can be included in the calculation of the ATAR. Board-developed courses are divided into two categories. Category A courses have academic rigour and depth of knowledge to provide background for tertiary studies. Category B courses, whilst these subjects also contain high academic rigour, no more than 2 units of Category B courses can be included in the ATAR calculation. Examples include Human Services, Hospitality, English Studies and Maths Standard 1. Students must complete the optional exams in these subjects for them to be included in the ATAR. Please note that while the ATAR is used for university admissions, it is not the only way students can get into university. Students without an ATAR or with poor ATARs may still be accepted to university straight after Year 12. And there are many alternate pathways to explore. For rural and regional schools, an average of 20% of HSC students will use their ATAR for direct entry to university. Selecting subjects that will make you eligible for an ATAR won't guarantee that you will get the ATAR you need to get into the course you want. This slide is a very quick summary of how marks translate to ATARs. HSC marks are reported between 50 and 100. They are reported in bands. As you can see, band 6 includes marks between 90 and 100 and so on. The average mark in the HSC is 75. The marks for a student's best 10 units are added together, then all students' marks are put in a line and ranked. Remembering that HSC marks are from 50 to 100 and the ATAR scale is from 0 to 99.95, the average HSC mark of 75 tends to be ranked with an ATAR of 50 to 55. This slide might help to explain. It is a real example of a student's HSC marks and how they translate into the ATAR. All but one of the students' marks are below the average HSC mark. UAC take these marks, scale them so that all subjects are equal, and change them to a mark between 0 and 100. These are added together to enable the total student mark to then be ranked between 0 and 100. Please take on board this very clear message. Your ATAR isn't determined by the courses you study, but on how well you do in your courses. Please consider that if you choose to return to school, you are a full-time student. You cannot achieve your best if you are also working more than 8 to 10 hours in a casual job. You have a lifetime to work. Make the most of this time to focus on learning. There exists a myth around scaling that students will achieve better results if they study academic subjects because UAC will scale the marks for these subjects much higher. This is incorrect. Please don't play the scaling game. Scaling happens on a yearly basis and depends on the results of each cohort. So the answer to the questions, are certain courses always scaled up or down, is no. Do I get a better ATAR if I study hard courses or courses that are scaled up? No.